Josh over there. Back, he was the one who taught me how to run the board, and I was trying to give him some love that he never gets. Uh, Jonathan's a huge community member. Like
He is.
he's always so involved. It's like nobody ever really, touts how great Jonathan
I
is.
know,
So
right?
I was trying to give him some love.
As we just did on air live. No, if y'all are seeing that preview, our intro or my intro for Warren First 931 was put together by Jonathan Womack, Community TV TN.
Yeah.
And he does a phenomenal job at it. And I love him and appreciate him. And just like Joe was talking about, we have a lot of people here in McMinnville, I feel like, that go under the radar.
Oh, yeah, 100.
And Jonathan Womack is one of them.
Well, that's his. I mean, that's his style. That's his mo. He's not a guy who's looking for the credit.
He never does.
He deserves it because he's got his fingers on the pulse of the community. He always knows what's going on, and he always knows great. He finds great things to promote within the community. So
he does.
We all need to give Jonathan Womack a little more love.
Yeah, there you go. But with that, it's my first interview with Joe Harvey since you've been over at the El Capitano.
The fact that you're right across the street, I should have been over here more. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. But the door's always been unlocked and open for you whenever, and it still will be.
Well, we'll make sure I get over here more often.
You should. Once a week, once a month.
It's a little early to be talking this.
I know. There's no coffee yet.
You do it. You do an afternoon, man, and I'll hop over here and chat your ear off.
You just tell me, and we'll make it happen. We'll do afternoons at the park.
There'll be a lot more noise in here, though.
So. Yes, it would be. But with that said, I have him in here because, of course, I'm so excited. Gangster Grass is finally coming to McMinnville. The show was unfortunately rescheduled due to whatever reasons, but now it's happening this Sunday.
Yeah, it was the big snowstorm that shut down all of Middle Tennessee. It was wild that it was early in the week. I think the show was supposed to happen on a Saturday, and it was Monday, and it was snowing. We're like, oh, we're not going to be ready for this. It was a very easy call to make. They're like, yeah, guys, let's just reschedule for another date. Unfortunately, it was a little hard. They're based out of Brooklyn, New York, and DC. I think they're kind of split there. So it was we had to figure some stuff out to get them rescheduled. But this Sunday, Gangsta Grass is going to be at the Park Theater. Really excited about it. A true hybrid of bluegrass and hip hop, two things that we never thought we would see together, but at the same time, two really pure American art forms. It's a great genres that I think it's. I don't see how did it take us this long to get them
to get that? Oh yeah,
but it's really cool. They've got a great track record. On their latest album, you want to talk about true bluegrass? Jerry Douglas, the bluegrass legend, plays on their album.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I mean,
if Jerry approves, we all should approve.
Well, they're really being touted by both sides of that equation that they're making. So but they're really great. They've been super easy to work with. I was lucky enough to work with them at Bluegrass Underground a few years ago. It was I want to say it was the 2021 season, I want to say, but it was one of the last times I did it. But I remember being blown away by how good they were, how much energy they were able to make, because there's no drummer on stage. They're kind of old school. They use the 808 drum machine on stage, but then banjo, fiddle, guitar, dobro on stage, and it's very bare bones, but it's a lot of energy, and they're really, really good. I think it's going to be a great show.
And if anybody wants to look them up, they can, because they have social media.
I say social media. If you just YouTube Gangsta Grass, there's a lot of stuff in there. They've got a lot of promotional material, and of course, they were featured on America's Got Talent. And they were, I think they got to the semifinals in that. I'm not sure, but they were great. They loved them on there. And then what really got them on the map, the first thing they did was, or I shouldn't say the first thing they did, but the first thing that really got them noticed was they did the theme to Justified.
That's right.
Yeah, so
that was on USA.
It was on. I think it was on FX.
FX.
It ran for a really long time.
I want to say it went either on TBS or USA at one point.
Yeah,
because I caught the end of it.
Oh, the networks.
Justified's really good.
The networks, they're always changing ownership and
yeah,
there's syndication and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But no, they were on that. That was, like I said, that was their first big breakthrough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool stuff. I thought it was something when we were looking at things to try at the park. We love having the things that we know are going to be big hits here, but at the same time, we always want to be trying something new because
and why not gangster grass?
Yeah, and why not gangster grass? Bluegrass is always a hit over at the park. Yes. I always say that bluegrass. Everybody around here loves bluegrass. Kind of the hippie dippies. The people who like
if
nature
you don't
trails.
Like bluegrass and you live in McMinnville, who are you?
And then old people love bluegrass. Yes. So we've got those here. So we got bluegrass always works over there. So I figure let's just kind of do a spin on that and try something new.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a great show. We're really
excited. So too. And a couple of things I do know associated with Gangster Grass. I know that the Hitch General Store is doing a giveaway for 2 tickets. So if you want to go purchase tickets, you can always, of course, do that.
McMinnvilleParkTheater.com.
It's really easy now, guys. You just do it online. It's on your phone. You go in, they scan it, you're done. Yeah. But if you want to pick it up at will call, you still can do that. If you want to do the paper stuff,
you can give us a call. We'll be there today until 3:00. Okay. 931-506-2787.
There you go.
506 Arts.
Yeah.
That's us down there. So give us a call. We'll take an order over the phone too if you want to call in and do that.
I've done that before. It makes it so much easier.
And nothing wrong with that. Our lovely assistant Donna will be there all day taking orders. And then even I would say if you needed to wait till the day of the show, I think you'll be able to get tickets at the doors. Yeah. So we'll sell you a ticket any way you want to be sold a ticket.
However it's going to make it. But don't forget, if you do want to have a chance to win some free tickets, the General Store is giving away 2 of them on the 13th, which is tomorrow. And I think they're giving away at 12 o'clock. So if you want to get those tickets, Walker's now finally joining us. He's in the car. Yeah, he's the mic man. It's blocking your view. Yeah. But with that, before I let Joe go, what other events are coming up at the park there? Because there's so many.
We have some. Well, this upcoming week, unfortunately, we're completely full up, but we got another week of theater camp, which the first week was great. We love having all the young the young talent, the young kids who want to be actors in there. We love that. Anytime we can get youth events in there, we really dig that. I tell you what though, there's not a week out of the year that I go home more just tired. It's just it's. I mean, and I don't even.
It's a good time.
Yeah. I don't even do that much, but just. It makes you appreciate our school teachers because just being around that much youth energy, it will drain it out.
Oh, I know.
It will.
And you should know how.
Yeah, I know. I got 4 kids at home.
Say you have 4,
and I'm going home tired. So yeah, and like I said, I'm not even the one who's doing the heavy lifting down there. We work with Warren Arts, who does a great job putting on that event. But yeah, I go down and what I help with, and it's a lot. But it's totally worth it. We love having the kids down there. But yeah, we've got that next week. And then coming up early August, the first week in August, it's the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I believe.
Okay.
West Side Story. Park Theater Group.
Yeah.
Mr. Weeder is going to come back, and he's coming back from Utah, putting on West Side Story, which is a super, super ambitious
play to pick.
Broadway musical, a classic Broadway musical to put on. It can be lots of dance, lots of singing. I've been getting to watch rehearsals, and I'm super excited about it. Yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed. It all sounds great. It's a lot of young talent. It's basically people from, I think it was 16 to I think early 20s. So it's a very youthful, vibrant cast. And then of course coming. We've got On Fire concerts bringing Dina Carter.
Yeah.
So if you want to come sing your Strawberry Wine.
Yeah. Did not plan that. Yes. Love her.
No, she's going to be here. We're really excited about that. And then On Fire concerts once again bringing Shenandoah back.
That's a good one.
Within a year, they're going to be back. And I'm pretty sure we're if it's not sold out, it's almost sold out. So
Shenandoah is all. I will bet you it will be sold out before it starts.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it will.
It always sells out.
But it might be sold out already. But yeah. Once again, McMinnvilleParkTheater.com. Go check it out. But yeah, and then of course we got some stuff in the works. We're working on stuff for the rest of the fall and into the new year. But
I can't believe we're talking about that now.
Yeah,
we need to.
Everything. Yeah, 2025 it's breathing down our necks. It's going to be here before you know it.
So. And just to tease this, are you guys thinking about doing anything like in years past? Where there's I don't even know what it's called, but if you buy X amount, like for the new year for 2025, you get like a discount.
We probably not for everything, but I think we're
select few.
Yeah, we're planning on doing maybe a family series.
Okay.
Like some family friendly shows. We're talking about doing a group pack with that.
Okay.
See, with some of the big, with some of the big concerts, not all the artists will want you to
bring your kids.
Well, they just don't want them all to. They don't want to be grouped in with everybody because sometimes it affects the numbers and things like that. But for the kids shows, we're looking at doing it'll be probably maybe not exactly one a month, but over a span of a few months, we'll do. And we're looking at least 4 shows, maybe 5 shows.
Nice.
So yeah, but. Try to make it affordable, something different, something, get kids out into the theater.
Families with like 4 or more. Yes. It's very costly.
We love having the families out. That programming, unfortunately, it can be really expensive because a lot of it is very heavy and owned IP.
Oh yeah.
So, but you can, we've been lucky. We found some things. We had the Puppy Pals show last year.
Oh yeah.
That was a huge hit.
I loved it.
You were there?
Yes.
Okay, great. That
briefly, but I then I know like I think David Krim was on the stage for.
I forgot they pulled up David on that.
They pulled up David, and Melody was elated.
David was such a good sport and all that though. Oh man, I love seeing him on stage. But that was a great show. The I cannot remember his name. His name escapes me, but the main guy who ran Puppy Pals, a former clown with Barnum and Bailey.
Really?
So that's his background. So
that's so cool.
seasoned entertainer. Dude knows how to work a crowd, knows how to keep a crowd entertained. I mean, you could definitely see it when the session with David or the section with David is basically a clown juggling act.
Oh, I know.
And it was great. But yeah, we just love having great entertaining acts like that come to the park and entertain our locals, but as well as, we've been doing pretty good at bringing people from out of town and, kind of being a tourist destination. So,
and before I let you go, one thing we haven't talked about is that I think is really neat is at a lot of these shows that you put on, the nonprofit organizations that you help out throughout the year, and they get tagged into helping with like the concession stands and the working at the door, because I've helped out families in crisis. Like I can't remember if it was KISS, it was something else too. There was 2 of them so far. Maybe not Lori Morgan. It was Patty.
Oh, Pam Tillis, maybe?
Pam Tillis, I think it was. Yeah, we were there for Pam Tillis. And I just think it's really neat that you also give back to the community somehow.
Well, it works out really well for us because, it takes a lot of people and a lot of bodies to put on a show. Even our venue's not gigantic, but it's up to 600 people, and you've got to have people there to just kind of man the corners, help people get to their seats, scoop popcorn, and that popcorn, man, you gotta keep it going out fast. If we're not on top of that, we're you got a line backed up. But so we need the people there, and it's always it's not necessarily something you want to hire somebody on for. We do have city employees that kind of oversee, but the volunteer groups are great. We put a badge on them now, and they're all we love working with them. We love being able to give back to them and give them we give them a portion of the the profit from the concession stand. So it works out well for everybody.
Matters.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a whole lot that they're making, but we also give them a chance at the end of the night, shake the bucket at them when they're walking out the door. I
love it. Yeah.
And we, I know we've had the middle school dance team. Apparently, they have a lot of luck with that. When when they stand at the door and say, "Can I please have another donation?" They do
the
really
cute,
well.
youthful faces that they have still.
Yeah. But no, we're very glad to have them. We're always thankful for a good, strong nonprofit group there. So we love doing that.
Well, with that said, if you have any questions, guys, for Joe or them at the park, you can always go to their website.
Yep.
You can also give them a call.
Yep. 931-506-2787.
And is it still a park when you spell it out?
No, it's Arts.
Arts.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was park or Arts.
Yeah.
Okay.
506 Arts.
Yeah.
But McMinnvilleParkTheater.com. Find us on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Those are our two big social medias that we're on. But we're city owned and operated. We're glad to be a part of the McMinnville Parks and Rec family.
Yeah.
But reach out to us any way you want to. We're glad to be here. We're glad to be entertaining McMinnville and
you
Warren
can
County.
come on the show anytime you want to.
I promise.
I see you come every morning and you look over and then
I will do better. I'm going to keep an eye out for your car out here.
Yeah, now that you know.
I'm just gonna you better watch out. I'm just gonna start busting up.
You should.
I'll bring my own coffee though, or maybe I'll bring some for you too.
Yeah, if you want to. I like Coke. I don't do coffee.
You don't
I like the smell of coffee.
Okay. Well, I'll bring it in hot and black and piping. So
if I can figure out their machines back here, I'll make you a cup of coffee.
I don't think I have the degree that's necessary to run that espresso. That's like rocket science back there.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna just have to tell Matt to do a video, Google videoed or something. But thank you for coming. And like I said, if anything you ever need, let me know.
Yeah.
Actually text me.
We will be here again, I'm sure.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it.
Tell bye to Joe, everybody. See you, bud.
And
then just literally just holler at me whenever. And then we'll just get on it.
We gotta make part of our Raven stuff.
You should. I mean, I'm like the easiest stop, Joe. See you, man. All right, that's Joe Harvey with the Park Theater. And once again, Gangster Grass is going to be performing this Sunday at 7:00. And opening up for them is Josh Wanamaker, a local guy here in town. And he also works at the Southern Standard, and he does those sidewalk chats and stuff. And so, but with that said, please come out, support them. You can go again, I have it in our newsletter right here, and you can actually scan the QR code from our newsletter, and you can actually get tickets that way as well. It's that easy. It's that simple. A couple of other events that I would like to talk about is, of course, our Shake and Howdy that we did yesterday. It was just a little recap. If you want to see it, it's still on our Facebook and Instagram and YouTube pages. And it's also on Spotify as well, but you won't get to see the video. You just get to hear the audio. I'm going to make some adjustments to the video today, like condense it down a little bit so it's not as crazy and hectic between each break with the candidates. But again, I want to say thanks to Bernadette and Dwayne at the detention. It was a phenomenal thing. And the one reason I did it out there is because I wanted to see what can you not do at the detention banquet hall, really. And it was great. The turnout was awesome. We had 9 candidates show up. We had a little bit over 10 people show up that came out that were voters that wanted to get to know some of the candidates as well. The charcuterie board that Courtney put together was phenomenal. Thank you again to Summer Liquors for helping us create the best charcuterie mimosa setup. They provided the champagne and juices and stuff. And so it was really great getting everybody there and stuff. We also had water, and also for any kids that might have showed up or adults that didn't want to drink the champagne with the mimosa drinks. We also had the sparkling grape juice that people actually capitalized on. And I will tell you this, one thing I learned yesterday with our mimosa setup was I never thought about mixing peach juice with champagne, and it was delicious. So, but again, that was our first ever inaugural Shake and Howdy, and it was so great. And I was so blessed and privileged to be in everybody's presence. And so thanks again to everybody that showed up yesterday. Of course, too, yesterday, if you missed it, they had the Republican Party hosted a early voting kickoff. It was like an ice cream social. They held it at the farmers market here in downtown McMinnville. Again, another huge turnout. A lot of people showed up and was very supportive. And again, some of them that showed up for the Shake and Howdy, also all of them were there for that as well, and got to hear them do their speech again, and got to take some more pictures of them. And it's just opportunities you don't want to miss, guys. Because today is early voting. It is July 12th, and it's going on till July the 27th. And just like we talked to Susie, going to early voting, there's a lot of benefits. Not only if you know who you're voting for, but if you can early vote, get it out of the way. And then the next time, if you miss early voting, the next time to vote would be at your precinct on August the 1st. And again, you have to go to your precinct. You can't go just to the admin building where the early voting room is to do it. But if you are new to town, or you've changed, or you're not new to town, but you changed your address, you can also go to early voting to get that information fixed. Now, you can't register to vote, of course, but you can get your information started. And if you miss the deadline, because July the 2nd was the deadline to vote in this early voting and for the August 1st primary. But if you want to vote in the big head honcho, which is in November, you still have time to register to vote for that. Do not delay. I always say not voting is really voting. And if there's two people that you don't like, the two people on the like, for example, we'll just say the president. If it's Trump and Biden, if you don't like them, my thoughts to that is pick the one person that you think is going to help you out the most. Put all the personal vendettas or why you don't like them aside, and think to yourself, well, who do you think is going to take care of you? Because not voting is giving somebody that vote. So with that said, please, I'm a huge person on go and vote. Please vote, please register. If you have an 18-year-old, explain to them the importance of voting. But again, voting is from now, early voting is from now, July 12th to the 27th of July. The last week of July, you can actually go vote at 2 extra early voting locations. That will be the Morrison-Ruetan and the Centertown CIC. And that's going to be the last week of early voting. If you need if you're going to be absent voting and you need an absentee vote as well, you got to get those in. The earlier, the better. There is a cutoff. Susie talked about that the other day on the show, on Wednesday's show. But it's time, guys. It's crunch time. And you want people in those seats that you think is going to represent you the best and to take care of not just your community, but your country. And we got to see the importance in that. And I think that's what all of us, whether you're a Republican, Democrat, or an independent, we should all agree on that and that alone, right? Coming up, some more events. And of course, our community calendar events is always being brought to you by Reddick Brown Ford, as I'm going to pop that up right quick. Of course, Main Street Live is tonight. Don't forget, it's the Center Hill Ramblers. It's a bluegrass band. They're going to be performing tonight. Of course, the vendors and everybody starts setting up at 6. I'll already be there before that, setting up as well with Jonathan and them, and Jason Gross. But they are going to be there tonight. And then, of course, starting off at 7 o'clock with Joe Schoolfield as the MC. And then, of course, on Sunday, on Saturday, July the 13th, is the second annual Back to School Bash put together by Young Men United and the Underdogs. And that's going to be from 11 to 2 p.m. at the Bernard Gym. So if you don't know where that is, it's like right after you pass the towers over here, Worship Towers, you're gonna see them right across the street from the church right there. And it's again, they're gonna give away free school supplies. There's gonna be food, games, and giveaways. And all ages are welcome. If you want any more information on this event, you can contact Rita at 931-743 0105. And you can also go to the Underdogs website, which is www.underdogsfo.com. And then following that Saturday event, the next big thing will be the Gangster Grass that we just talked about with Joe at the Park Theater at 7 p.m. And opening act that night will be Josh Wanamaker. And then Monday, and again, there's so many events going on. You just got to get them all out as you can. But on Monday is the red ribbon cutting with the Warren County McMinnville Chamber of Commerce is red ribbon cutting for Los Torres Cantina. And that is the Mexican restaurant across from the hospital here in town. And I have heard nothing but great rave reviews. And so I cannot wait to go try that for my lunch that day. And the red ribbon cutting is going to be on that Monday, the 15th. So if you see a lot of people there, you know why. Let's see. I do want to make a mention of this once again. We are talking about second chances. We're always trying to help animals find their forever home. And with that, the Warren County Animal Control and Adoption Center, which is located at 169 Paws Trail. And of course, it's also located at 1266. The city of McMinnville's Animal Control is located at 1266 Belmont Drive. And one cool thing about this is I don't know if you know what this means, but sponsored adoption means you don't have to pay for the adoption fee. So right now we have the one and the only introducing Miss Beautiful Daisy. I'm going to show you. She's in our newsletter this week. Junk. And shout out to Melissa Telefero. She's our community weather reporter, but as well as our animal friend and lover. And she does a phenomenal job getting with Holly and Keith and making sure that, these babies are getting taken care of. But with that said, Daisy is a beautiful 2-year-old. She is spayed and up to date on her vaccines. Daisy is also heartworm negative. She is shy at first, but once she gets to know you, she is oh so sweet. Great with everyone and other dogs. She weighs about 25 pounds. Not tiny, but not too big either. She's a great size. She has a sad story. She came in with 2 other dogs after her dad passed away and his wife couldn't care for them anymore. They arrived on January the 25th at the city animal control. So let's work together and get Daisy a wonderful forever home. So again, that is Miss Daisy. So if you are ever looking to whether it's adopt or to foster, they're always looking for help with that as well.
Aren't we looking for a dog?
No,
well, not yet.
Not now. Sophie they can still hear you.
Yeah, Sophie, she's 14 years old.
Sophie is 18 years old and she's still kicking. She is our Great Dane.
Mm-hmm. She came from England?
No.
You said she came from somewhere.
She came from one of my good friends from CrossFit that moved out of state actually at the time. And he wanted her to have a place where she could run free and have fun and live her best life. Yeah. So that's why we have her. Okay. Mm-hmm. And we've had Sophie ever since she was 7 or 8 years old, actually.
Yep.
So we've had her for about 8 or 9 years so far.
Probably 10.
You think?
This
10 years?
10.
Yeah, this year would be 10. You're right, honey.
This year would be 10.
You're absolutely right. Let's see here. No, I need my phone. Now that you're over here. I need to look at it right quick. Stop doing that. That's not nice. So we're going on social media now. So let's do a shout out.
Wait. Remember It's time to check my social media. Yeah.
That little yeah.
Little mix that says, "It's time to check my
Social media. See how many likes
and followers I have."
Yeah. So with that said, shout out to the Warren County Middle School as they welcome Miss Guthrie to the Warren County Middle School team. Miss Keela Guthrie is going to the Warren County Middle School, and she will be teaching 6th grade students as part of the Prospectors team. So shout out to her. I bet she'll do a phenomenal job. The Warren County Fairs to the fair. Of course, the fair is right around the corner. September is less than a month
Wait,
and a half away. Yes, because we're at the middle of July.
That's like.
Then there's August and September.
And then September, October, and November.
That's right.
2 months until my birthday.
Yep, 2 months until his birthday. That's how he always knows. But applications will be available soon. And here is the pageants happening, the dates. Friday, September the 6th is the teen at 5 p.m. Friday, September the 6th is the preteen at 7. Saturday, September the 7th is the tiny at 5 p.m. Sunday, September the 8th is the baby show at 2:30. Monday, September the 9th is Fairest of the Fair at 7 p.m. Stop at Walk. And Tuesday on September the 10th is Little Fairest of the Fair at 7 p.m. Now, pageant registration dates August the 15th from 4 to 6 p.m. and August the 17th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Magnolia Room. And that's located at 201 Locust Street. So if you want to come in person and get your form in early, that is how you can do that. I am also going to share this on our Facebook page as well so you can see it. The Young Men United, it says come help and support and please share. On Saturday, August the 17th, they're having a cornhole tournament. And again, that's on August the 17th at 1 p.m. at the Young Men United Center at 103 Bernard Drive, which is, of course, the gym over there. It's $50 per team to enter competitive and social tournaments. The cash prizes are $300 for first, $200 for second, $100 for third. All proceeds will benefit Young Men United. Cornhole tournament.
I want to join because I'm.
It's gonna be not till August, so if we want to do it, we gotta talk to Daddy.
Yeah, because I am very good.
Yes, you
are.
One
time at the treehouse, I won because I made like not every time.
Yeah.
But like 3 or 4 times I made a hole.
You did. You sure did. Also, going on, of course, school is almost in session. I cannot believe I'm even talking about school right now, but he's not ready. You still got time. You still got summer left out.
Yay!
So I do know that Covenant Academy on the PAT, if you're a Covenant Academy student and you're a parent there, yeah, like us, boom. They did just post 2 days ago the school supplies list, as well as if you're on Hickory Creek Elementary's Facebook page, they have also put out the school supply list as well, so you don't have to wait to get right.
By the way,
stop you.
Hey, by the way, we're at Covenant Academy. We all remember that storm that destroyed everything.
Mm-hmm.
We are at Covenant Academy. We are hoping for we're doing a fundraiser so we can raise money for our school for the playground because it literally destroyed one of my favorites.
He did.
One of my favorites.
It was an oldie but a goodie, wasn't it?
It was an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
Because it's been in my life
since he was there, since the beginning. But with that said, yes, I see that a lot of schools are posting on Facebook and Instagram their school supply list. So you don't have to wait for the open house at your schools in August. You can actually go before then. So keep an eye on with downtown, what's going on downtown. If you haven't been to downtown lately, make sure you check out Collins River Barbecue because they had a facelift We've also added a new color to t-shirts to our merch selection as tribute to the new building color if you want to add some new Collins swag to your wardrobe. So with that said, if you haven't seen it, there it is. I cannot wait to drive down there and check it out. It's gonna be
What
neat.
is?
They painted it. They got a new paint job.
Oh,
That's what they're considered like a new.
hey, I'm going down there. See you in a minute.
No, you're gonna wait. Posted 18 hours ago, East Morford Street will be closed from North Spring Street to East Court Square today from 2 a.m. for a sewer tap installation. Please seek alteration routes during the early morning hours. So I'm going to share this so you guys can be on top of that and be aware of it as well. So it says nothing gets past our patron as hush hush as we try to keep it. Word sure is traveling. So we're taking over the McMinnville Country Club. Helen's on the Go has posted. We are so excited to finally get to serve y'all in a brick and mortar with a large party room for events and weddings. We will keep you posted on an official opening date as it nears. Once again, thank you to supporting our small businesses. We look forward to catching y'all on the green. And it looks like this is going to be their new logo, maybe.
I just went all the way down there. It looks amazing down there.
Does it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks phenomenal.
So again, Covenant Academy posted worker perks. It says work 4 hours or more to receive early access to regular half-price sales. Shop before consigners and the public. Work 8 hours. You don't have to move the mic. It picks you up.
I think they're hiring.
They are hiring as well. They are. Let me go back to it. There's a lot actually going on at Covenant right now. Right here. So, Covenant Academy and like some other schools, I know Dibble is looking as well for a counselor, I believe. But they are looking, whether it's your first time or first time in a long time, come and join the growing school in Forward Vision. Our class size ratio is 1 teacher to 15 students. Your school age children will receive free tuition for being on the staff. We have been voted the last 2 years as the Southern Standard's best Christian school in Warren County. They are still hiring, looking for a 4th grade ELA history teacher as well as for middle school and high school.
My class that I'm going into needs hiring because I think Miss
Is it
Devers? I think
Devers?
she's leaving.
I don't know. We don't know that.
No, because I overheard the teachers when I was coming in. She's leaving.
Oh, what was that? Well, we don't know. We can't confirm that. We don't know that.
Yeah.
But if you want to send a resume to Covenant Academy, send it to administration@covenantacademylines.com.
Yeah, it's right there. We have like a little one, then we have a
Yep.
little one.
Yep. So other couple things going on. The fall consignment sale is going on Wednesday, July the 24th. This is the consigners drop-offs. This is bothering me. Stop. I'm going to make you have to stay with your dad if you don't stop. He's been with me all week. It's been great though. Until today. He's starting to like poke at me a lot. But Covenant Academy is doing their fall 2024 consignment sale on Wednesday the 24th and Thursday the 25th and Friday the 26th. That is the consigner drop-off time.
It is?
Yes. And then if you are a consigner, there is a pre-sale on Friday the 26th from 6 to 8 p.m. The public sale dates are the 27th, 28th, and the 29th of July. That's Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Now, half price sale is going to be on Monday, July the 29th. Consigners get it from 4 to 6, and then 6 to 9 is the public. So, and that is that one. There's perks, as I was saying earlier, to being that accepted items for this winter and fall consignment. They're looking for fall and winter infant, children, and young adult clothing and accessories, shoes in clean, excellent condition, toys with all parts and batteries, baby equipment of all kinds, books, board games, and game systems, maternity clothes, all seasons, Halloween costume and holiday, children's and nursery decor. Please do not bring swimwear, shorts, tank tops, swim accessories, or sandals, anything with rips, tears, or stains, outdated clothing, general home decor items, VCR tapes, and stuffed animals. But that is all on the Covenant Academy's page, so please check that out. Speaking of Covenant Academy, one more time. Where'd it go? She sent it to me. Okay. Nope. Here we go. The Covenant Academy is presenting its mother, son, and father daughter dance. It's going to be on September the 27th and September the 28th. And the theme this year is called Autumn on My Mind. So again, it all starts at 5:30. It goes from 5:30 to 9. There's going to be food provided, desserts, as well as a photographer. But it's going to be at the Bridgestone Learning Center once again, and that's Covenant Academy's mother, son, and father daughter dance on September the 27th and the 28th. I'll get more details on that as we go about food and more, but that is what is going on at Covenant, which is a lot. If anybody knows Miss Izzy Grace, she has been in our downtown area for quite some time, especially on the second Saturday, which, by the way, second Saturday is happening again tomorrow. I don't know if she's going to be here or not, but normally, if you ever caught Izzy Grace, she was actually down there by Evelyn Taylor and singing on a stage on a trailer. And it was just really neat. But she has released, it is now out, Lost My Country. Go check it out and let me know what you think. So it's all out there. So make sure you check her out. I'm going to share that. Depot Bottom is hiring if you have a restaurant experience or love to cook and are friendly, outgoing people person, you may inquire. Hours would be between 6:30 in the morning to 3 o'clock, Monday through Friday, with the flexibility to change based on business. You must be able to communicate effectively in person and on the business phone and all that and more. And I'll share that too. Almost. Somewhere Liquors is getting some new swag t-shirts courtesy of Custom Vinyl, signs, and more. Mary Walker does a phenomenal, her and her staff, I should say. They do a phenomenal job there at Custom Vinyl, and these shirts are just more proof on it. So there you go.
That's the grandma, Mary Walker.
That's right.
It's his grandma. It's my grandson.
Let's see. I'm looking before we move on to the next. All right. That is all I have right now, except for saying I'll mention this and then we'll move on. Happy 4th of July. No, that's all. See, it always sends it too late to me. Not going to talk about it now. But before I forget to mention, before we let you go, because we got to go early vote. Early voting is happening now. But we just like a
We get from today
till July the 27th.
I was going to say 23rd, but 27th.
The 27th.
I was going to be close.
But ways to keep in the know of what's going on in your community and here in Warren County is always following us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify, as well as you can also text the keyword Warren First to 931-305-0869.
And before we go, you know our Logan?
What?
Our Logan.
Our Logan.
Or like our
slogan?
Slogan.
What about our slogan?
Before we leave.
Oh, we're not.
There's Carl.
There's Carl. You can. But before I forget to mention, if you also want to be a part of our local voice as well to get a digital Coppity. There I said email to you. You can also text the keyword local voice with your email. I gotta have your email, guys, to the same phone number as well. And we send out reminders about what's going on in the community. I try to do pictures with it because it's a lot easier than texting it all out to everybody. But and two, once you get signed up and you let me know you want to be a part of Warren First, I'm going to send out this lengthy. The first thing you're going to get is what it's all about and what Warren First Text Club does. But on top of that, it talks about um, getting set up. If you have the Remind app, great. If you don't, you don't have to have it. But when I send it out on the Remind app, it'll still go to you. But I'm trying to get people on the Remind app with me because it's a lot easier than individually copying and pasting. It won't let me on my Google Voice app group all y'all together. So it is what it is. We now have over 75 people on our text group. So yay, it's ever so growing and I love it. But it's another way to keep informed with what's going on in the community, the city and the county stuff. Because today I will be sending out a reminder about how the roads over there because of the sewage issue. So with that, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope you make this weekend a great one. There is no excuse not to get out and enjoy that sun because there is a ton of events going on. And with that said,